Alright, well, hello and welcome to Brainless Entertainment. I'm Brainless, and welcome back to some more of our Last Epoch Fire Necromancer playthrough. So we are currently here at the end of time, and of course in the last episode we wrapped up the main story campaign as it stands for now, and today we're going to be making our way into the Fall of Outcasts timeline. Let's head over there real quick. Alright, so I did spend a lot of time since the last episode going over the build concept, going over my loot filters. Hopefully I've got everything set up. Spent some time preparing before we got into this today, so I know for the most part where I'm going to put passive skills and other skill points as they come along, so hopefully there won't be too much dawdling about. And of course chapter markers down in the description and below, so feel free to use those to skip around. Anyway, I'm going to look through here and see what echoes we pick out, and I'll see you when we get there. Alright, let's see, let's get our mages out. Got 6 archers, if I recall, yeah. No luck on the flame rates. There we go. I'll take one. Alright. All we gotta do is get to killing things. So I was looking over my resistances, and they're alright. They're not perfect. They're not where we need them to be, but I'm sure things are gonna be just fine. Okay, I just gotta slay enemies until we get until we find out where we need to go. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. So hopefully I got my filters set up well, and we won't have to spend too much time dawdling around with loot. Not that it's like the end of the world if I have to edit stuff like that out, it makes the process a lot more tedious and take a lot longer than I'd like for it to. But I am a little bit worried that we're lacking slightly in defenses. But as long as we don't get hit, it's not an issue, right? That up, whatever that's about. That must be a class-specific helm, I think it was. Oh, this is the ambush, huh? Didn't even see it. Alright, well, that's the first one dealt with. See you in just a sec. And yeah, that was a Primalist helm. Looks like it's pretty mid, but it doesn't do any good for us anyway, so that's just money. Okay, let's keep things moving along. Start off by going the only wrong direction that I can. Lovely. Gosh. Alright. I'm going to spend a little bit of time gathering up this loot, so just give me a moment. Okay, I think I can ignore the rest of these idols, but I did want to pop this arcane prison, or rune prison. There we go. Wow. And let's mess out. Okay, yeah, it's the minion health. Okay, moving along. Yeah, so far so good. Definitely, damage output is definitely pretty decent, for sure. But as I said, I am worried that we're going to get caught out, or low defensives at some point. Hasn't happened yet, but that doesn't mean much. It takes a moment for us to flop over. Okay, another echo down. Okay. Slow enemies, locate. Cernus the Accuser, alright. clear the area. Then I'm going to look over these idols real quick. I think I need to go back over all that gold. Alright, give me just a second. Okay, don't need any of those. So, let's head down this way. Oh, mini minions. That's going to be good. Okay, looks like starting to see accusers up this way. I did swap in some different boots. Hopefully we'll get a better outcome with our Weaver's Will from it. So the boots we had weren't bad at all. I think they were giving us a little bit of minion damage. Oh, Vengeful remains, so we'll definitely pop those. Okay, got a level. Go ahead and pop this.
Next time you will perish.
Okay, I'm gonna distribute this point real quick. Yep, we're gonna start getting the attack speed. And I feel like the attack and cast speed for ourselves and for our minions is bigger at the moment than the critical strike and critical strike multiplier. Just gonna peek at these real quick. Okay, and we're done here, so we'll move along. Alright, oh, an arena, okay. Arenas are easy. Well, as long as you don't stand under these little wormy... Oh, this is done. No, it is an arena. What a strange arena. Definitely use some mana regen. Just going over some of the changes coming up. I saw that they're changing the experimental effects that gives you summon zombies on potion use, which is only slightly unfortunate just because I haven't had a chance to use it. I think I understand the thinking behind wanting to change it, for sure. But it's not something I've had a chance to abuse. I don't even know if I have it right. Looks like no. I feel like I did have it at some point. This is such a strange arena. I don't think I've been to this one. So it's basically just a bridge with two ends. Ooh, 97 gold. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that's it for here. Okay, I accidentally despecialized from transplant when I didn't mean to, so gonna be starting back over on that. But I want to get execute down here because that's gonna be pretty helpful on the big enemies with big thick health bars to finish off that last 15%. Anyhow, carrying on. Okay, we can do our first quest echo, the Ransacked camp. So let's go ahead and head over there. Okay, oh right, yeah. Yeah, I sort of know what's going on here. Skill points distributed in a moment. Alright, a second. Right, attack speed, damage, move speed. Alright, we want to get to there, so area, okay. Gonna take a little bit to fix that mistake with transplant, but that's alright. Gosh. Still more. Just keeps going. It is going to take me forever to clean up all this mess. Alright, well, give me a minute while I sort through all this. Alright, my god, that was a lot of work. Alright, let's, yeah, we're going to continue here with area, and then to that, and then to that. Alright, gotta pop over here for this next necromancer. Powering the barricade. Even with my pretty good loot filter set up, still quite a bit to sort through. I spent actual hours looking over the build concept and trying to get proper loot filters set up based on what I'm pretty sure my needs are going to be. Still a bit short, I think, of feeling super efficient, but I think it's about as good as I can get it, considering the current state of things in the game for us. Alright, another one of these. Okay. Now we just head over to the barricade. I can see mana regen is a little bit of an issue for us. Okay, well that was pretty handily dealt with. Okay, and that is the first quest echo down. See you in the next echo. Alright, waste pools. Oh, looks like we already know pretty much where to go. Nice. Yeah, I'm hoping we get some really nice Weaver's Will boots that we have on. Just kind of have to wait and see. But the boots that we were wearing had the experimental effects that increases minion damage and gives teleport, was it 2 or 3 of your minions along with you when you teleport? Or transplant, I should say, but, you know, transplant, teleport. It's a traversal skill, right? There we are. Okay, let's get these points spent. We'll keep getting the... Oh! I hear a loot! Lizard! There we are. Did I hear another one? Thought I heard another one. Might just been an audio bud. Alright, we'll get this skill point spent. Yeah, we'll start getting the kill threshold stuff. Alright, I'm going to look over these and then we'll head out. Okay, on to the next. Alright. Oh, it's going to be one of those... This is kind of like a linear path, if I recall correctly. I do kind of like these ones. Straightforward, you know? Oh, yeah. gotta trust in the path. Liking this aura too. Wow. Been a busy Echo. Harbinger's remains. And a rune prison. Okay, this is the thing we need. Let's do this first. Wow, nothing for us, huh? Alright. Actually didn't mean to click on that, just kind of happened, but it's fine. We're gonna do it anyway. Yeah, our mana regen is definitely less than ideal. But we'll make it work. Not like we're suffering. Okay. Here's that done. Nothing drops from that? Okay. And we'll go ahead and get these Harbinger remains. Vengeful remains, good lord. I was doing so good. Okay, don't know if any of this is good, but we're gonna... Go ahead and pick these up. Regardless, and since we're already down here, might as well clear the last little wave of things. Alright, and look at these idols real quick. And they're all pretty rubbish. Alright, we're out of here. Okay, now we can do the Maj'Elka Streets quest node. So we'll head on in there. Get the skill points spent. There we go. Oh, 2 skill points. There we go. Alright. This one's pretty straightforward as well. I might have to make a little bit more adjustments to the loot filter. It's definitely something that you kind of have to feel out, see how well it's working for you or not. But it's definitely something that is a pretty significant challenge for me to get my loot filters tuned. I guess just a lack of familiarity with how important which affixed shards are, how rare they are, and how to categorize your filters to meet those needs as best as possible. If that makes sense. Oh. Get more of that attack and cast speed. Hopefully these Weavers are adding the most useful stats I possibly can. It just occurred to me our necrotic damage might be... I think we're fine in terms of necrotic resistance. I'm just thinking about the boss at the end of this timeline. Imperial Commander? I guess it was in there somewhere. Alright, and that is that one, so we'll move along. Alright. The Rustlands map is definitely one of my favorites. Lots of profane flesh guys around here. I didn't even look at my Weaver's Wills to see how they're doing. I have to make sure to check those between echoes here. I suspect that whatever I'm getting from it is just pretty average. But we won't know until we check. Either way, see our killing power is still quite substantial. We're not struggling in the least. But I am, again, still worried a little bit about our defenses we got on this. Yeah. Sweet, juicy gold. I'm at the moment still having to buy a lot of Runes of Shattering. Which is kind of the main reason I'm thinking I need to tighten the reins a little bit on my loot filters still. Yeah, let's get this point spent. Oh, we got that. Okay, good. Go ahead and get that. Feels like we basically cleared this whole zone. Oh. Pretty nearly anyway. Well, seeing as how we're here, we might as well, right? Only a tiny bit left. Okay. And on to the next. Okay, I think this maybe could be our last echo. Maybe not. It's pretty close, so it kind of depends on how much of a clear we do. Know where we are, though. You guys going after? Let's go down. Hardly ever go this direction. Well, but the patrol's up there, so. Patrol! Is that really it? Wow. Okay, so it's definitely going to be at least one more. Okay, here we go. Okay, it looks like that was just enough, so we can go ahead and head into the last quest echo here, the Altar of Flesh. Alright, and this is going to be the last one for this timeline. We'll of course come back to it So I just wanted to mention really quick about the corruption. I don't have a ton of experience in the Monolith, let alone raising the corruption levels. In fact, my very first time actually doing that was pretty recent. But clearly that's something that we're going to have to put some time and effort into. Okay. For the most part there, no problem. Let's have a look at these blessings. Unique drop rate sounds good. Ornate idle drop rate. Do have decent ornate. I mean, this one has a maximum roll to volatile zombie damage and volatile zombie explosion area, which is mostly what we want out of it. But I would like to have another suffix on it because my personal spell damage is pretty meaningless for this build. But having said that, I think I'd rather have the unique drop rate increase, so we're going to take that. Ribbons of Blood. Like, that could be really cool for a build that we could do, but I don't think that's going to be the one for us. Anyhow, I'm going to look at this stuff real quick and just pick up anything of value. Alright, then we'll go ahead and get on out of here. And that is... was this the Fall of the Outcast timeline completed? So... now we have access to the Stolen Lance and the Black Sun. We're just going to go through them in order. So our next one, of course, is going to be up here. Where I'll just walk over there real quick. So this is where we'll do the Stolen Lance. That's the one we'll be doing the next time. And I'm just going to head over to the other one real quick here. And, yeah, this one here is the Black Sun timeline. So we'll be doing those in the next episode, but that is going to do it for now. So as ever, thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate having you here. Hope you'll come back and see me again soon. Until next time, hope you all take care. All right, y'all. Bye for now.